Oh, you know what? So Bacon was painting on stream the other day, or like two streams ago, and I told him that I'd paint without my glasses, and he was like, "Holy shit, this is like a whole new world, it's a whole new strat." And I mean, yeah, that's how I paint. Although sometimes, actually quite often, I'll still paint with my glasses on while I'm streaming just because I need to look at my second screen, look at the chat. It's Vanilla. What's up, Vanilla? How are you today? What's up? What's up? I'll need to look at the chat and like, I can't really see the chat all too well if I'm not wearing my glasses. And there are times where I'm done painting for the day on the stream, and then I'll look at what I've done like later in the day. Like, what the fuck is this? It's all just a mushy mess. And it's like, oh yeah, because I've been painting without my glasses. Yes, 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 yes. How are you today, Vanilla? That link that you sent me was really, really cool. I don't know if anyone remembers like those choose your own adventure books. But yeah, apparently there's this line of choose your own adventure books that are also at the same time first person shooters and they're multiplayer. That's nuts. Jose, you know me, I don't do hard critiques unless people want to hear my honest opinion. That's why I asked before a critique. Right. Yes, yes, yes. I went to art college, and that was something that we all kind of had to get used to too. It was like those critiques, and there was some people that were nice about their critiques, and a lot of people just didn't really care. And then there was people who were like crazy harsh, and the teachers too were pretty harsh with their critiques. And it's rough out there, like you do have to develop a bit of a thick skin to accept critiques. But I mean, yeah, it's like only if people really ask for it, because it's kind of annoying, to be honest. Like you might make something, you're painting something, you want to share it with people, you're not really interested in critiques, you're not really, you just want to show it off. And then here comes somebody, and then they're like, hey, yeah, this is, what you should do this and that, you should do this and that and this and that. And it's like, yeah, cool, thanks. But at the same time, like, no. At the same time, I wasn't really looking for critiques. There's always like a handful of people that like, and I see this on YouTube as well, that just kind of look to say something about someone's work, whether it be artwork, whether it be a model kit, whatever the case may be. And they've got all these brilliant suggestions, and it's kind of like, sure. Who are you again? Vanilla, you want those books? Yeah. Someone in the comment section for the video you linked, Vanilla, and feel free to link that video in the chat if you have time, if you're not too busy. Someone said that they're actually quite expensive now to find. I was like, ah, shit. Jose, I don't want to see them go, oh man, Jose's mean or shit like that. I mean, yeah, because you never know who's going to be able to, like, who's going to be receptive to critiques as well. What's their mindset? You never really know. I try and find something good to say about someone's work. Like, the other thing too is I find that a lot of people already kind of know what they need to fix about their models. You don't really need their models or their artwork or whatever. I find that like a lot of people are already kind of aware of the issues. Do you know what I mean? Like they know. They don't need like some guy on the internet to tell them what they need to fix, right? So I just try and like, maybe nudge them in the right direction. Just be more encouraging more than anything else, and look forward to the next piece, I guess. That's sort of my stance, I suppose. Vanilla, I don't like when people critique without permission. Right, 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 yeah. Mecca, just look at my drawing and tell me it's good. Shut up. Jose, I like to tell them what I like on it and explain what can be improved. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it, yeah. Never too busy. There it is, everyone. That link, by the way, is that book that we've been talking about. Very cool. It's a very interesting thing. I can honestly say I've never heard of that before. I feel pretty good about being somewhat knowledgeable about books like that and fantasy books and that sort of thing. But that one I have never heard of in my entire life. So yeah, very interesting stuff. I suspect that some of my teachers back in art college, they kind of started to feel like they didn't really even care about giving critiques, like useful information after a while. That was actually even more annoying because, like, I mean, it's like, yeah, that's what we're paying you for. Like, can I get some kind of direction here? Can I get some kind of advice on which way to go? And yeah, I definitely ran into like a handful of teachers that just felt, for lack of a better term, like just disinterested, and it was like, fuck, what the hell? Vanilla, I like critiques, it's really important. Yeah, it is indeed. And it's also good to just have like a second pair of eyes just to look at your work. But sometimes I don't know, like I just don't really know where this person is. Like they might be asking for critiques, and then suddenly you tell them stuff and it's like, oh shit, did I just ruin their day? Did I just go too hard? So yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't know what to do sometimes, because I think I might have a tendency to just tell it straight, and then that might come off a certain way. I don't know. Jose, people can't critique the person that made it wants to hear an explanation of how to improve, just not just oh, that sucks, and never explain what can be improved. Right, exactly. Give me something to hang on to. And yeah, like I said, man, like I definitely ran into that in college from my teachers, no less, where it's like their job. And it's like, wow, you really don't care about this job, do you? Guide them, nurture them. See that? Mochi is a supportive Mochi. Guide them, nurture. Make that path for them to walk on. Yes. But yeah, I really do feel like just having another pair of eyes, and for people out there might be listening, might be thinking to themselves, I don't have a group, I don't have anyone to bounce any ideas off of. Like find your peoples. That's something that I kind of have struggled with actually for a very long time, is like finding your people. You know what I'm saying? Like for a very long time I felt like I was working in a bubble. Not just in terms of like the hobby stuff. Sorry, is this on screen? Not just in terms of the hobby stuff, but even like my artwork, just kind of working in a bubble. And really it was like practically this year. It was practically this year where I started to actually kind of find my people, so to speak. And it was good, The other thing too I would suggest is, if you really don't have anyone that you can bounce ideas off of, although I think if you actually tried, you could find such people. Just stop looking at your artwork for like a day, and then look at it tomorrow. Look at it the next day, and I swear you'll look at it completely differently. It's happened time and time again for me. And again, that's something where I've been working in a bubble. I felt like I've been working in a bubble for a good long while. And sometimes it would just be me. Sometimes I'd really only have to myself to be my own critic. And it does kind of help just to step away from your work and look at it again later. Instead of waiting for a bus stop forever, Mochi. Nuggets of wisdom from Mochi. Ba, ba, ba. Purple, what is up, Purple? How's it going? Vanilla, totally. I restarted a project from the beginning of the year because I see it so ugly now. Right. Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, that's the other thing too. And that's what I was saying earlier where I was talking about. I find that a lot of people already kind of know what the issue is with their work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people already kind of maybe instinctively know or just kind of intuitively know that there's some kind of issue with their work. They don't really need me to tell them that because I think for a lot of folks, and I might be one of them, it's like you're kind of your own worst critic, right? I'm sure many of you have heard that term. Like, you're your own worst critic or hardest critic. And then you'll have the friends, like the super supportive friends that'll like be like, no, it's good. But like if you're not happy with it, then it might as well be like trash, right? Like that's definitely happened to me. And I've tried to be a little more relaxed about that too, is like kind of blend that together and, at one time be critical of my own work, right? But also kind of just be a little forgiving too. Be a little more kind to myself, I suppose. I'll say exactly, I try to help peeps. To someone that knows more than I can to help. Right. Yeah, kind of just point them in the right direction, right? Living the dream. Hopefully I'll be able to get my stuff set up tonight. Nice. Good to hear, Purple. That's exciting. A whole new setup, a whole new streaming kind of outlook. That'll be kind of neat to see. So one time, and again, this is from my college experience, my art school experience. One time, there was a high school student that was a friend of a roommate or like a friend of a friend kind of thing, right? And she brought in this her friend, who is again a high school student looking to get into my program, looking to get into the illustration program. And so she brought her portfolio, and it was me and another friend, and she was like, "Can you look at my stuff and tell me if I'm on the right track?" Right? And we're looking. I don't know this person. I don't really know this person, but we're going it over, and I'm giving like a very straightforward critique, which, again, it's straightforward, but it can be interpreted as being kind of harsh, right? And later, she actually did get in the program, but yeah, much later, she would go on to tell me that she was so scared of me when I was looking at her work that very first time, and telling her what I liked about it, what is definitely the kind of things that they would want to see in the program, and stuff that I think that she could disregard and not really focus on too much. I'm telling her all these things, and she said she was like so freaking intimidated and scared because I was again, I felt like I was being very straightforward, but she said it was just a lot, very scary, I guess. Jose, instead of bullshitting and acting like I know everything. Oh, and you've seen that in the Gunpla community. You want to name some names? Let's name some names, Jose. Let's get a little spicy today. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know shit. Definitely on my end, I'm all ears. I'm willing to listen, and yeah, I'm often hitting up Jose, asking him questions about the tools he uses, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a good attitude to have.